Like most American families, Jennifer Herskovisi, her husband, and children look forward to taking a trip together every summer. But this year, it's a little different. It's vacation in the summer of COVID.
I had a vacation planned in the beginning of the summer that I had to cancel.
The New York City area parents have the same concerns and trepidation as parents nationwide. Is it safe to take a family vacation during the coronavirus outbreak?
We're nervous about pulling the trigger and making a definitive plan.
Internist Dr. Niquette Sample has tips on how families can have a safe vacation.
If families want to travel, they are accepting a risk. To mitigate the risk, I would say, A, don't travel. Try to do something where you can do something locally. And there's a large volume of air to reduce the probability of exposure to the virus.
One of the biggest concerns for families is air travel. With a spike in cases nationwide, Dr. Sample feels traveling by plane should really be for those who absolutely need to. And if you must, here are some tips. Wear masks, bring sanitizing wipes on board and wipe down your seat and tray table. Bring your own food and check the airline's regulations on social distancing and seating capacity. With many families opting to hit the road instead, if you're going to rent an RV or car, it's also recommended you deep sanitize it first.
I would love to know if medical experts think that going to a hotel is safe and how much of my own independent cleansing do I have to do.
When it comes to hotels, Dr. Sample suggests bring your own linens, bring your own pillows, and of course those sanitizing wipes.
Right now, if you go to a restaurant, we're not reusing ketchup bottles. So why would you reuse a pillow?
As for activities, the safest ones are those that are outdoors, like going for a hike or a dip in the lake. Travel only with people you know and in small groups. Beware of inclement weather. Rain keeps you indoors, and that raises your risk of coming into contact with someone who may be sick.
You want to have it be as outdoor friendly as possible. Now, what outdoor friendly means is not Disney World, because there's going to be a ton of people there.
There's also concerns the virus is not only spread by contact, but through the air as well.
At this point, it's best to assume both. So that's why we encourage people to wear masks.
Jennifer and her husband are still hoping to take 10-year-old Talia and 12-year-old Noah on a family trip before summer ends, choosing a week where there is no rain in the forecast so they can stay outdoors as much as possible.
If we can get away, if it works out, we will. It'll be a spontaneously planned vacation, though.
And finally, if you do decide to travel before you leave home, be sure to check to see if the state or region you're headed to has a quarantine order or some other restrictions in place. In Midtown, I'm Shirley Chan, Pix 11 News.